Good fucking morning, boys. Good fucking morning, ladies. How are you all doing today? Are we good? We chilling? We a Gucci? Yeah? Very nice, boys. Amazing. It's getting harder and harder to speak, because remember when I told you a couple days ago that I bit my lip very hard? Well, it's not good. It's pretty swollen. And today I rinsed with salt water, and that really hurt, Charlie. That really hurt. That hurt a lot. I was also eating sushi today. That hurt too because of fucking wasabi and soy sauce. Everything hurts. It's annoying. I woke up because I was like hitting the spot somehow over and over. You'll be fine. Yeah, I know. But it's just annoying. I must have bit really hard. I must have bit really fucking hard. Oh. Yeah, there's someone in the hospital where I get taken care of by sexy nurses. Get it? TV. Bimo. Thank you for the 1 year. He says, hey Forsen, you should RP as something else other than Sven, no pixel. Bro, you asking me to start over? Huh? Do you know what I went through? To get Sven to where he finally is, alright? I had to go through Pepega phase, alright? Naivety. Is that a word? Naivety? Naivety, maybe. No, that's not it. Naivety. What is it? What is the word? When you're naive. But naivety. Naivety? Naivety. Naivety. Alright. Naivety. Naivety. Naivety? Well, people are saying different things. Let's settle this.
This man definitely uses the Forsen build.
It's naivety.
Naivety.
Naivety. Alright. Have you checked your Sven lore? It's on NoPixel Reddit. I haven't checked anything there. I remember roughly. The thing is, there's a wipe, right? There's a wipe where shit. There's a wipe where you lose all bad memories are gone no matter what. So you can't hold grudges and things like that, I suppose. But then there's also you lose memory of characters that you didn't. I don't know where the line is drawn. Like, who did you play with a lot? Like, what is that considered? Like, close characters you remember, but I don't really know. I guess Buddha I play with a lot. I guess I have to reread the fucking Speedy. I don't know if I play with Speedy that much. That's the thing. Like, I remember roughly how much I play with Speedy, but I can't remember how much exactly, and also where is the line drawn, you know what I mean? Not sure. I don't know. I just hope that other streamers will take like the metagaming serious and like ban people who goes into your chat like permanently and like snitches on shit happening, right? They will. I don't know about that. I mean permanently, not just like a fucking week timer or whatever, but like permanently. Otherwise, I hope people don't. I don't know. Did people watch a lot of clips? I remember. I don't remember if I watched some clips or not of other streamers. I guess if it's irrelevant to what's going on, like way after, you can do that, I guess. And I hope that No Pixel, the admin team, also takes it serious, where too much fail RP or metagaming from a streamer, like they are very objective about it, right? Not just from the streamer standpoint, but from the admin standpoint. Because metagaming is probably the most annoying thing. I described it a few days ago, but once someone puts a thought in your head, you cannot unthink it, right? Or hear it, what he has to say or whatever. You cannot undo it. And then you have to force yourself not to do what the guy in chat says, even though you might want to do that, you know? It's annoying as fuck. Force, yes, no pun intended this time around. Fuck, it hurts so much. Remember to forget. Yeah. I don't know exactly. I for real forgot everything though. Like technical stuff. Like how to do emotes or how to do certain things, you know. But I guess I just gotta use my E muscle, right? Or whatever. Flex your E muscle. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. There's a new system anyway. Isn't there like a tutorial? Tutorial! You were lean, boys? I don't know if I was just...
I'm down $3,000 in blue stocks, PogChamp.
Time to throw poggers, time to hold PogChamp, time to go to the moon, Forsen. Do you want to come to the moon with me and my retarded stock friends?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, what is it now? I don't know. Oh my god. Dude, I thought it was gonna be real bad, like real bad. But this is a fucking slaughter, dude. This is a slaughter. Did you guys see this? 50% down today. Dead. Oh, you can't see? I took it away. There. 51% down today. Christoph, I'm trying to cope. Yeah, but maybe you should not. Hold. Ponzi scheme. Not. This is just Wall Street taking advantage of people trying to take advantage of Wall Street. This is what's happening, right? Don't give market suggestions. No, I don't speak about, like I said this before when people ask. I don't talk about any investing or whatever. But I did kinda discreetly say that this is not good, right? Like, if I weren't so fucking lazy, I would probably short it, but you can't short, really. It's not as easy to short things as it is buying stuff. Depending on the type of account you use for trading, it's not allowed in the two most tax beneficial ones, which is, I don't know the direct translation, but in the two most tax efficient ones you can trade in, you're not allowed to short stocks. You would have to open another account for that, and I'm too lazy for that, but I would probably have. Yes, ISK we call it in Swedish, and then there's another one called kapitalförsäkring. ISK, like people go back and forth on which one's better, but in my opinion ISK is clearly better. If you make a loss a year, kapitalförsäkring is better because you can fuck all these financial terms. Kvitta, yeah. But if you are planning on losing money, then you shouldn't be buying stocks in the first place, right? So ISK all the way, fucking flat tax rate of 1 point whatever fucking percent. Yeah, it's really low tax, but you cannot use it on a. You can only use it as a private person investing thingy. You cannot use it. You cannot have an ISK on a company. Lekappa XD, Con Rain, and Steve Alter. Welcome back, boys. D donate says, "Hey Forsen, this is an anti-react donation. The next donor message you read that contains a clip, image, or any other type of media that can be reacted to must be skipped." Alright. Gachi God donates 5 and says, "Play this excellent piece of Gachi, sir." Well, D said I can't, so unlucky. Mold Cow Disease donates 5 and says, "Hey Forsen, I figured you would like to see who's the new big investor in Copium since you got out of it." New big investor in Copium. Alright, let's hear it. Okay.
Because how often did Forsen get... I feel like a lot of his runs were out of the nether. How does he get all these fucking forces? He's gotta be cheating, dude.
A lot of his runs were out of the nether. He only watched He only
How
watched
kind
on the
of
runs
your
when I was
medical
actually out of
staff
the
to give
nether.
you a paper cup so you don't accidentally hurt your lips on a ceramic mug. It seems they take good care of you at the asylum.
Yeah, they take decent care of me. Sometimes they forget my meds. But other than that, it's all good. The paper cups actually make the coffee taste better. True story.
I'm telling you, dude. That's a cheeto, man.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, he only, like, the only time he's watching is when chat is spamming that I might break the record, right? So he only sees when I'm out of the fortress, otherwise I restart. Honestly, I had very few runs. I had very few like exits out of the nether, if I'm gonna be honest. Very few. But yeah. Harry Potter Donald says, has Nina ever done this to you? If not, I hope Nina is watching. Dude, you're so disgusting. It's a fucking guy linking fart videos every time, dude. Chat only says, hey, vaccine center. I just said a trigger chat. Cue the ha-has. Demon Souls PS5 World Tendency Explained. Demon Souls Remake. Should I watch this or is the question? Now I've come this far. I've come this far, man. No. No. I'll save your link for off stream. Okay. I'll watch it after I'm done. Yeah, I should be done fairly soon. First trying another boss yesterday at the end. Oof. No cap, the evidence is out there. Forsen Joy Donut says, at least it isn't trying to take revenge after bullying shown in this video for now, Monka laugh, or in other words, it is indeed AI. Also read the description of the video if you're more interested. What the fuck did you just type? At least it isn't trying to take revenge of the bullying shown in this video for now. Oh, you're making like a Westworld reference or something. Alright, let's see what you got. I wonder what goes on in the robot's head, right? It's just probably like, oh shit, the circumstances are changing, you know what I mean? Like the door is now tilting if it's getting tilted himself or something. Like they cannot understand that someone is fucking with them, right? It just sees circumstances changing in terms of pressure on the door or pressure on the crane thingy, right? Whatever the fuck, the arm. Yeah. Not yet, at least. That's, I don't know, a little bit monk ass. Skynet. Yeah. Nicholas Double O Momo DJ Ron Swanson. The real body shop with gifted sub Suck Rogers. Necrotol Keinoku Kurtsky and Dioxide. Thank you, boys. Hiccups. Quip. Thank you, Prime Sub. Yellow Star donates and says, hey, Forsen, check this new Kursgesagt video. Oh, Kursgesagt.
Nuclear energy creates an uneasy feeling of danger for many people. Ancient and dangerous minerals are concentrated to awaken seemingly unnatural powers, creating horribly toxic elements that, if they escape, can and have killed people in horrible ways. How many people has nuclear energy killed, and how? Nuclear energy has been a thing since 1951, and since then, there have been around 30 reported accidents globally. Most of them were pretty minor compared to the two disasters everybody is familiar with, Fukushima and Chernobyl. Chernobyl is undoubtedly the worst nuclear accident in history for a number of reasons. The reactor technology was old and ill-prepared for emergencies, and the government response was slow and more concerned about image than damage control. Still, only 31 people died directly in the accident. But what makes nuclear energy scary is not reactors blowing up, but the radiation they release. So the real question is, how many deaths through cancer and other diseases will Chernobyl cause? Here things get really complicated because you dip right into controversy, and just discussing the different estimates and how they were calculated deserves a video of its own. The most pessimistic estimate comes from a study commissioned by the European Green Party and projects up to 60,000 premature deaths by the year 2065. Most scientific studies come up with numbers much lower than this. The WHO has estimated that in total, the long-term death toll will be around 4,000. While the UN Scientific Committee on the Effects of Atomic Radiation concluded that even this figure could be too high. For more details on this, check our research document. The second big nuclear accident was Fukushima Daiichi in 2011. Fukushima did not only operate with much better technology that was less dangerous in the first place, much better security measures were in place, and the official response was fast and decisive. And so the current death toll is only 573. The major difference here is that these deaths were not a consequence of radiation. They were indirect deaths from the stress of the evacuation of the areas around the reactors and occurred almost entirely in older populations. Estimates of the possible long-term deaths from radiation vary widely, from none at all to about 1,000. In terms of the other long-term consequences, an increase in thyroid cancer in children has been observed, but according to the WHO, this is related to the increased screening rates.
Like an alien.
By 2018, there had been only one confirmed death among workers as a result of radiation-induced lung cancer.
Spine.
Now, let's compare this to renewable energy. Solar, wind, and geothermal energy basically only cause deaths as a result of construction and maintenance accidents. Unfortunately, their current share of global energy is pretty low. The major player in renewable energy is hydropower, which mostly means building dams and letting water flow through turbines from a higher elevation to a lower elevation. In total, hydro has been the most fatal in terms of accidents, with hundreds of thousands of deaths in the last half-century. One accident clearly stands out, the 1975 Bankao hydroelectric dam failure in China, which has striking similarities to Chernobyl. Old technology, poor design, and poor management by authoritarian governments concerned about appearances. In a nutshell, a massive typhoon triggered intense flooding that destroyed the dam and, subsequently, a number of smaller dams in a chain reaction, unleashing a flood of over 15 billion cubic meters of water in total. Kilometer-wide waves as high as buildings devastated thousands of square kilometers of countryside and countless communities. All in all, the death toll from just this one accident and its direct consequences is estimated to lie between 85,000 to 240,000. But all of these deaths caused by nuclear and renewable energy are actually negligible in comparison to the real killer energy source, fossil fuel, the most widely used source of energy and electricity. When we burn fossil fuels to heat up water and make turbines spin, or to cause mini explosions to move cars with internal combustion engines, gases like ozone, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide and nitrogen dioxide are released into the atmosphere. Breathing in these gases disrupts lung function, which aggravates chronic conditions like asthma and bronchitis and causes a wide range of respiratory and cardiovascular diseases.
Nobody got time for that.
But even more dangerous is the fine particle pollution burning fossil fuels causes. A mixture of solid and liquid droplets of poisonous substances as small as 2.5 microns in diameter. They easily find their way deep into your lungs and increase the risk of deadly diseases like lung cancer, stroke, and heart disease. Fossil fuel-related air pollution is the #1 cause of environmental-related deaths in the world. According to the WHO, it accounts for 29% of all cases of lung cancer,
car
17%
accidents,
of deaths from acute lower respiratory infection, 24% from stroke, 25% from ischemic heart disease, and 43% from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. All in all, outside air pollution adds up to the deaths of 4 million people each year.
Nice.
What makes air pollution especially problematic and sinister is the fact that the damage it causes happens very gradually, which makes it hard for our brains that didn't evolve with subtle dangers in mind to realize the scope of the problem.
Yeah, I was in China once.
Air pollution from fossil fuels is
and I wasn't even in one of the most polluted cities.
100 million people in the past 50 years.
The air was not pleasant.
But wait, is that really fair? Fossil fuels also provide over 80% of global energy, so it makes sense that they cause the most deaths.
I don't remember.
So
it was
let's
Hearthstone
compare
tournament.
Deaths per energy unit.
5 years ago.
Deaths per energy unit produced.
2015.
A few studies have compared the death rates from different energy sources per 1 terawatt-hour. That's about the annual energy consumption of 27,000 EU citizens, or 12,600 US citizens. To produce that much energy for 1 year, coal causes 25 deaths, oil causes 18, and natural gas 3. Renewable energy causes 1 death every few decades. And nuclear, in the worst case, nuclear energy would cause 1 death every 14 years. One study even found that nuclear energy actually saved 2 million lives between 1971 and 2009 by displacing fossil fuels from the global energy mix. The numbers are clear. Even when using wildly pessimistic numbers, nuclear energy is among the safest forms of energy generation, and at a time when we're struggling to slow down rapid climate change, it's a really valuable low-carbon option. However, all these facts still leave one major argument that is fielded against nuclear power. Opponents of nuclear energy argue that nuclear waste and its lack of long-term storage solutions is an unacceptable problem and risk, while proponents of nuclear energy say that until renewable energies are able to cover the complete energy demands of mankind, it's arguably safer to store nuclear waste for the time being than to inhale poisonous gases and promote rapid...
The problem is that the transportation of, environmental friendly energy costs more than the actual production of it. That's the problem that they haven't really solved. But when that is fixed, then can easily catch up to, not the same degree, but, relatively close degree.
Climate change.
Maybe.
But a detailed
More
discussion
people
about
use
nuclear
electrical
waste
cars,
would go
though,
too
is
far
gonna
here.
make it
More
harder
about it in
again.
our sources. Let us
I don't
know
know
if you'd like a whole video about it. So looking at the comparative death rates, it's a bit concerning that some countries are replacing nuclear energy with fossil fuels, mostly coal. Especially Germany and Japan have been the most active in dismantling their nuclear fleet. In a ploy to appease the public, the German government shut down 11 of its 17 nuclear facilities and plans to close the remaining reactors in 2022. The immediate gap in energy production was filled by temporarily increasing coal production, the energy source with the largest health impacts and the worst consequences for climate change. A 2019 analysis concluded that as a consequence, the nuclear phase-out has led to 1,100 avoidable deaths per year in Germany due to the increased air pollution in the years after 2010. So, in conclusion, nuclear energy feels way more dangerous than it actually is. No matter how you look at it, the one thing we should strive to get rid of as quickly as possible are fossil fuels to prevent the deaths they cause each year and to slow down climate change. Regardless of how much you personally care about climate change issues or which energy source you favor, saving millions of lives should be something we can all agree on. Maybe you've actually made some kind of resolution to try and be more...
Why can't you launch the fossil waste, not fossil waste, the nuclear waste into space? Why can't you launch it into space? Huh? Hey, genius. Make Mexico pay for it? Expensive? But is it though? Is it more expensive than the future of mankind? Can't put a price on safety. I wonder though, because the electricity keeps going up in price. At least in Sweden. I wonder how it's gonna be when the electrical cars come around. It's gonna be a real fucking deficiency in supply, right? Because it's winter. Yeah, and people don't drive during the winter, or what?
Don't smash it, okay?
If it's this much of an issue during winter and you add cars, more electrical cars on top of that, I think that Norway already passed like there's more than 50% of the cars being sold are electrical cars in Norway. Past this year or last year, I don't remember. And we're on our way there too in Sweden. And when that curve gets even steeper, then you're gonna need a lot more electricity. And it's gonna become really expensive. Really fucking expensive. For you people. For the average Joe, you know? Or maybe they'll make it so that every household, this would be the best, like the communist way would be that every household get a certain amount, you know, of electricity per, no, not even per square meter. That would be fucking, that would also be unfair towards people, right? I'm not sure, but there's gotta be an answer for it soon, I think. Soon. I guess I'll call my good friend Greta Thunberg when I'm done. Ask about her opinions on the matter. Yeah. I call her Greta because we're friends. Pluto, thank you for 74 months. Neckbeard Prime, Stealings. And Susak, thank you boys. The damn Eskimo says this man definitely uses the Forsen build. I can't do that. The fuck is this? Is this some fucking religious exorcism shit again? Oh, pick him up. Immediately he goes with the legs.
Forsen, I can't wait to shoot my nuclear waste into space. You're so smart, why didn't we think of this earlier? 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Oh, the spacecraft failed. I guess we're just gonna have to live with all this radioactive rain.
Maybe not make it fail, huh? What year is this? 1905? Right? We have people who can calculate fucking routes in space for like fucking years ahead. Can't make a fucking spaceship fly without exploding, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we just stepped out of our fucking caves.
Electric cars run on coal and fossil fuel anyways, man.
What? Electric cars run on coal and fossil fuel? What the fuck? I mean, they kinda do, because coal and fossil fuel produces electricity, which they run on. But they don't directly run on it, no. I hope. I don't have a license, so I don't really know. Thank you for the 1 year. Maury D. Johnny Batchman. Imperium. Down human like you shrimp with the 50 months. Very nice. Hug pugs, not drugs. And Fury Boy Mac. I get it now, the Forsen build. I'm so angry. Why am I so irrationally angry every time I see shit like this? They should fucking play on the fucking no pixel RP server. This is DMCA. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't even know what language that was. Kwondon, it says, hey Forzen, would you ever consider playing Outer Wilds? It's kind of like Subnautica plus Myst. It's my favorite game ever, but the puzzles might be too 5-head for you. Outer Wilds, not Worlds. I hate that they have the same fucking name. I did play Outer Wilds in the fucking beta or whatever. Didn't stick really. But I played like what, an hour and a half. Yeah. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Sneed, feed and see donut says you have to have a very high IQ to understand the joke. I don't actually know where this shit meme comes from. I only hear it ever in my donations. Educate me.
Well, look at the city slicker pulling up in his fancy German
Simpson?
car.
This car was made in Guatemala.
Well, pardon us, Mr. Gucci loafers.
I bought these shoes from a hobo.
Well, la-dee-da, Mr. Park Avenue manicure.
I'm sorry, I believe in good grooming.
Heh, you're not gonna grow nothing on the old Simpson place. That's why your daddy abandoned it.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, I know your soil pH is up around 9.6 and you need a 7 to 8 max.
Oh, that's just superstition. You watch me. I'll grow something out there.
Not if you're planting gummy bears.
Don't!
Alright, I still don't know the meme. Cool, thanks. Very nice, very nice. Papaya says, hey Forsen, could you check out this video? It's really interesting and it's TOS friendly. 1.6 million. Alright, you have fucking 3 minutes to catch my interest. Scary theater.
So here I want to try to explain about
That is scary.
the meaning
realize?
of what's so-called God.
A tiny handful of families in the world are unfortunate enough to fall victim to a rare disease called fatal familial insomnia.
Fatal familial insomnia.
A degenerative brain disease that affects the ability to sleep. The disease stays undetected for a large portion of one's life, until eventually, usually between the ages of 32 and 62, they begin to experience mild insomnia. The insomnia rapidly gets worse until they completely lose the ability to sleep. Ever. Over the course of about 9 months to a year, they slowly experience cognitive and physical deterioration until they die. Sleep medication.
Not sleeping, like when you haven't slept and you're trying to stay awake, it's the worst feeling ever, dude. Ugh. It's literally the worst. It's worse than having to take a shit. It's worse than being really fucking hungry or thirsty.
And other sedatives only speed up this decline. It's hard to imagine how scary of an experience
Being the
this must
Forsen, Forsen Intro.
Word up.
But back in 2016, a man suffering from this documented the entire process of his mental decline up until his death. Ricard Siagen started uploading videos to YouTube in 2013. Initially, they were nothing out of the ordinary. Most of his videos centered around the art he was working on. They would show tattoos he was doing for people, as well as his extensive sketchbook. It was clear that his life revolved around two things: his art and his son. In January of 2016, his videos started taking on a very different tone. He uploaded a video titled Che Fatal Insomnia Neurotoxin-Induced CNS Seeking Neuroscience Hospital Support or Stem Cell Hope.
I have not sleep. Means I have total insomnia. Sleep disability. Right now it's already 4 months.
In this video,
Man, not being able to sleep, dude. It's fucking ugh. Although your body rests, even when you're just lying in a dark room in your bed, you're still like the resting actually is like not equivalent to sleep, but it's like it helps a lot. It helps a lot. But there are some cognitive functions where your fucking brain needs to be completely fucking off.
he says it has been 4 months since he slept.
I just like, imagine not sleeping for 4 months, dude.
He said in 2015, he moved to Philadelphia and found a new job there. Around the same time, he also ended up getting a UTI, which he was worried about affecting his performance at work. Because he didn't have insurance, he spoke to his boss about the situation. His boss offered him an antibiotic that he had that would clear up the UTI pretty quickly. Ricard took the antibiotics, and after only a few days,
his boss a doctor or what?
Experiencing some pretty unpleasant side effects.
Wasn't he working as a tattoo
And my hand, both
artist?
my hand was crooked like that. Tinnitus, heart palpitation, muscles, back pain. The back pain is so terrible.
Regardless, he continued the medicine for 2 weeks, with the side effects progressively getting worse. At the end of the 2 weeks, he found he was no longer able to sleep at all. His body wanted to sleep, but his mind wouldn't let him. He finally got around to seeing a doctor at this time, and he was prescribed sedative drugs to help. All these were able to do were to help him sleep for 2 hours a night with extreme
Hello,
relief.
Forsen. I must inform you that the information in this video is outdated. A new cure for fatal familiar insomnia has been discovered recently. It consists of watching popular Twitch streamer throwing Minecraft runs over and over.
Good one, sir. Did not see it coming.
Describes what...
Did they have nightmares during the forced sedative? Is that what they said?
Bugs to help. All these were able to do were to help him sleep for 2 hours a night with extreme nightmares.
Ooh, imagine being in a nightmare, but you cannot wake up from your adrenaline pumping like you normally do, right? You cannot wake up.
He describes what it feels like whenever
Even
he
if just
tries to
2
sleep.
hours.
He describes it as a painful experience.
So when my body tired, they say my body asking my system to sleep. The activity of the brain is never calmed down. It's been 4 months since my brain is active. It never sleep. It never want to go down. But there is a feedback. There is a really painful feedback, physical feedback, and neuron feedback on my back, around my spinal cord.
He says he is so desperate for sleep that he would gladly sacrifice both of his legs for even just 3 hours of sleep a night. He acknowledges that he is going to die soon, but he says he wants doctors to look into his condition for research purposes. He ends the video calling out for help and leaving his contact information in the description.
Help me. I'll put my number down here in the information and my email. Whoever you are. Thank you.
Bam. Alright. Sleep is more important than food. But you can also sleep too much, which is not good for you. Help him, he's dead. Corona actually started in 2014, Monk Omega. A tweet of me saying back from China, still a bit sick though. But we'll start streaming tomorrow again. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Patient Zero. Teresa, Piben, Marcus, Juso, and Hurai, thank you boys. Trinix TV, welcome back. Don't link me anything more by the way. James Donald says, hey Forsen, here's a clip from my favorite film. Bacon.
You got us twisted, homie. We gotta put your own work in around here.
Is that Kevin Bacon? I can't even see. Is that Kevin Bacon? Why does he look so weird? Is it not? He looks like Kevin Bacon.
Red student here. No sleep can lead to extreme psychosis and cause the brain to hallucinate. The body is never in complete state of rest, which leaves the strain on muscles.
No sleep can lead to extreme psychosis and cause the brain to hallucinate. The body is never in complete state of rest, which leads to strain on muscles. Yeah, I actually hallucinated on stream once after an event of very low sleep and lots of candy. I saw, what did I see? I saw like a woman in like a black veil sitting next to me when I was streaming in the corner of my eye, and I screamed. And then I ended the stream. It was a very, very long time ago. I mean, I turned and there was nothing there. It's just like when you sleep, like if you haven't slept for a day and you go in your bed or whatever, and you turn the lights
Hello,
off.
Forsen. You can get rid of nuclear waste. Just pick it up with an iron bucket and stick it up your...
Alright.
H.
Very good. If you haven't slept for a very long time, like for a day or whatever, and you go to bed, you will see like the shadows on the sides of your eyes, right? It looks like they're moving or forming shapes or whatever, right? If that has happened to you, it was like that, but I don't know exactly why that happens, but it was like that. But I was sitting up streaming, and it was like a woman sitting there in the corner of the room. That was the only time I hallucinated. It feels a little bit like sleep paralysis, right? When you have like an object in the room which kind of looks like something, or like a jacket hanging on top of a door, or a chair looks like something, and then it creates the thingy. Because your brain is so fucking tired. It's creating a reason for the spike of adrenaline. It's creating a visualization, right? So that your brain can actually connect the adrenaline that is happening because of the sleep paralysis. I don't know. So it's creating an object for you to see that scares you, so that you have a reason. So your brain understands or has a reason to be afraid. When in reality, it's just your fucking adrenaline spiking. So it's actually, the scary stuff is actually what comes after. It's not what initially scares you. Just saying. Just saying, alright? Just saying. Also, this is Kevin Bacon, by the way. Don't believe me? %. I just need a perfect picture with him with a beard. I can't fucking find it. Whatever. It's him. It's 100% him.
Forsen give egg. Forsen give me egg now. Forsen give it to me. Here's a migrant egg and give now Forsen. Forsen give egg. Okay. Give egg. Forsen I know egg. Forsen give me egg. Forsen give egg. Forsen give egg. Okay, feels bad man.
Sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelette.
Player to player, pimp to pimp. I don't believe you shoot me, nigga. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't believe you got it in you, Jay. Shit. gonna get that gun, and then I'm gonna get that money. And you ain't gonna do a damn thing, because you ain't gonna shoot no cop in the back, are you?
Don't do it.
You know what they give you for that? The gas chamber. You know what the gas chamber smells like? Pine oil. That's where you headed, boy. To pine oil heaven. I'm gonna get that gun, and then I'm gonna get that money. I don't believe you got it in you, Jake. I'm gonna go get it right now. Oh! Shit! Ah, you motherfucker!
The next one will kill you.
Oh, son of a bitch! You shot me in the ass. Okay, wait. Okay. All right, look. One check. I need the money.
Dude, this is such bad acting, right? Like, I'm just thinking about how I rinsed my mouth with salt water today, and it hurt like a motherfucker because of the wound, right? And now, after he got shot in the fucking ass, look at how he fucking starts talking.
I need the money. Give me the money, Jake.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. All right, look. One check. I need the money. Give me the money, Jake. Give me the money, please, Jake. Give me that money!
It's not gonna happen.
What you gonna do? You gonna jack me now?
Horrible
you gonna take
acting.
my own money from me, huh?
I told you that's my evidence. You wanna go to jail, you wanna go home.
He doesn't care, he's been fucking shot in the ass 5 seconds ago.
I wanna go home, Jake. Come on. Give me the money and let me go home. Yeah.
You wanna go home?
Yeah, let me go home, Jake. Come on, give me the money and let me go home. Give me the money and let me go home. Let me go home, Jake. That's right. Come on, Jake. You don't deserve this. Okay, you motherfucker.
Jake, go ahead and bounce on me. Get up out of here.
Terry.
What?
Just like that.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did. Hey, Jake! Hey! Jake! 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 Come back here! Jake! You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. Jake! I need my money! Jake! Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished
Still,
with
he was shot in the ass. Look at this.
Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away.
Do I get DMCA for this shit? By the way, movie stuff.
Go and walk away, cause I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
I don't know. Probably some fucking Hans Zimmer soundtrack in the fucking background too. Let D know says hello Forsen, I found a perfect game for you that you can play. It's called a Zulu Response. I think chat will love it. We played this once. We played this once, yes. It was very crap, very crap. Sorry, did I blow into the microphone? Yokax, Albertino, and OMG Hiska, 2 years. Thank you, man. Enjoying the batch, man? Ah, this fucking thing hurts like a motherfucker. Fuck. I actually think for the 2 years, dude. Taiwan over the 2 years. Bam! So many beautiful people all around me. Alright, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. The best out of the best. Sulu Donald Stream says pretty random. Did you know that you can drink so much alcohol that you start hallucinating? I did this once and took a shit in my living room. I don't know about that. I guess you can drink to a point where your body becomes so fucking tired.
Yo, Forsen, what's up? It's Billy Harrington. Aniki.
Love the streams and love the chat.
Thank you. But
Forward. Spawn.
Yeah, no more links though. We've seen this already. We've seen this already, man. But I don't think alcohol itself creates hallucinations. I mean, I've been drinking a fair amount of absinthe, and they say that's the most hallucinogenic or hallucinogenic, whatever it's called, alcohol there is. You probably black out way before, yeah. And I never hallucinated on alcohol, never.